Hi there, welcome back to my channel, Whispering Willow Oracle. Today we're going to be looking at your current energies, so what's going on in your recent past, present, and future. These messages are timeless, so whenever you come across them, there should be something here for you. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups out right away. So you're walking away from a situation, you're kind of giving up here on dealing with the situation. It's kind of like you've admitted defeat, but I want to see why. Thank you, angels, spirit guides, and beings of the highest white light for providing the collective with clear messages today. Thank you for providing the collective with clear messages today. All right, yeah, so definitely a situation here coming to an end, walking away from something that has not been working out for you. It could have been a new job. It could have been that you accepted a job and it's just really not for you. I don't see here that it was like, I wanted to say it wasn't a career job, but it could have been, you know, this could apply to someone who's just working, you know, just a job to get by, or it could be something here that's like, you know, big girl job kind of thing. But I think that you're walking away from this opportunity because you didn't see here that it was going to lead to any of your long-term goals. Like, you thought when you took this job that maybe it would bring you opportunities and open doors for you, but you're really seeing, or you saw, that it was just another dead end. And I think you have a bit of a feeling here like, what a waste of time, why did I even bother? But honestly, nothing is a waste of time. It's, you know, it may feel that way now when you're looking at it, but at the end of the day, whatever you were doing, it gave you some experience. Even if it wasn't the experience that you were looking for, it was obviously the experience you needed, or else spirit wouldn't have brought it to you. And I know sometimes that is hard to hear, and I find that hard to hear too, especially when I've had a disappointing situation occur. But I think that giving up on this is not a bad thing. You're moving on to bigger and better things. I think you right now need to be okay with not knowing what's next, with not seeing this end. It may not be ending the way you wanted it to end. You may not have wanted it to end at all. When you take a job, usually, or like, you know, most of the time when people take a job, they hope that it's going to lead somewhere in their career. And it's more of a feeling for you that it's not leading somewhere in your career, but that's not necessarily a fact, right? You could have a lot coming towards you now, different opportunities, because now that your time is freed up from this obligation, you now have a lot of time to dedicate to finding something else, to finding a different job, to doing work that you wanted to do. Maybe working on your own projects, starting your own business, starting your own entrepreneurial ideas. It might not be that you're starting the business now, but it might be that you're getting the groundwork ready and the ideas ready. And it might be a couple more years, it might be a couple more months before you're there ready to like launch something. But you know, you're working your creativity through this, and I think there's going to be a new opportunity coming to you. You just need to be patient and not get too disheartened that what you wanted didn't come from this situation. What the end result you wanted didn't happen here, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean that it's the wrong result. It might be that it's just an unexpected detour or an unexpected path that spirit has put in front of you to bring you to what it is that you've wanted to do, that you've wanted to accomplish. I really see this as a stepping stone, and that, you know, you making the decision to walk away is taking your power back and saying thank you but no thank you, or thank you but I want to go somewhere else. And spirit is saying, you know, that's okay to turn this away. You learned what you needed to learn here, and you also have free will, and you're exercising your free will in saying what you do and what you don't want. So I think it's going to be, you know, coming to acceptance of this change and not being hard on yourself, not feeling like you gave up, because you gave it your best and it wasn't for you. And you may have thought that this was like the best, you know, at the beginning of this, you may have thought it was going to be a wonderful opportunity, and it didn't, the end result wasn't what you wanted, but it is something that's on your path for a reason. We have the bride here with wife and engagement. So that could be, you know, about you getting married. It could be here that you were maybe trying to save for a wedding. Maybe the whole point of you getting this job was to save for a wedding. Maybe if you were the man here, you were trying to save for an engagement ring or to something like this. You might be feeling that like that opportunity is lost, and you might feel unstable. You might feel like you're stagnant in your growth, right? That the stability you were seeking and the growth you were seeking didn't come from this. And again, I don't see that this is really truly the case, but that is how you're feeling right now, and that is the circumstance that you're finding yourself in at the moment. But there's so much out there. I'm gonna get an angel message because I feel like, you know, you need some words of encouragement here, because I feel like you are feeling disappointed, and you're really not wanting this change. So we have courage and bravery just came out, and so your spirit guides are telling you that this is the right decision, that you're not making a wrong decision, you're making the right decision for you, and you need to trust yourself, and trusting yourself requires courage, because, you know, we're human and we know that we can make mistakes. And, you know, you've been alive long enough, I'm sure, to understand that it's easy to make a mistake. It's easy to do the right thing, it's easy to do the wrong thing. Maybe it's easy to do the right thing. And I hope so. Sometimes it's very easy to do the right thing. Sometimes it's not. But I think they're saying to you here to have courage, to have faith, that this is the next, you know, the right step towards your next goal. So we have inner child healing. It could be that you're feeling maybe a little bit afraid here going forward. Maybe you need to give yourself some grace and some words of encouragement you wish that you could hear from a parent. Maybe you've been struggling. Maybe you took this job or this opportunity or this career path because a parent told you this was the right thing to do, and you're at that stage now where you're realizing who you are and what you want, and you're starting to understand that you maybe made some decisions based off of other people's wants and not your own want. And you have to get into contact with that child within you and ask that child, like, go back to that person you were when you were unfiltered and when you didn't have the filters of the world put on you by your parents. And that's their job, so we can't be mad at them for that. That's their job. And again, they're human, they're fallible, they've made a lot of mistakes. Everybody does. Some parents more than others, and some parents really don't do a great job. And even the ones who do a great job make mistakes. Even the ones who try their absolute best make mistakes. So I think here, you know, we have solar flares with activate. So I think you need to go into you know, some inner child work here, into yourself, and find what it is that ignites your soul, that activates your creativity, that activates like the fire within you and that creative energy. Find that within you here, and, you know, bring it, let that bubble up and come to the surface of who you are, and help it, like, let it guide you towards what it is that you might want to do with your life, what it is that brings you that brings you inspiration, that makes you want to get out of bed in the morning. And that might take some time here and some experimentation, but it's never too late to start and find what it is that's right for you. All right, I'm gonna leave this message here. I hope it resonated for someone. If it did, leave a comment below, like the video, and subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I'll catch you in a future video. Take care. Bye now.